The UTEP Miners. Dana DeMel has done a good job with this bunch. They went 5-7 last year, made it to a bowl game the year before. Uh, that hadn't been done there in quite some time. Like UTEP is not an easy place to win, but they do have an incredibly passionate fan base that appreciates when they see a coach that's working really hard. Let's go ahead and pull up on the screen. Look at what we have coming into this season. Number 95 in returning production, adjusted returning production in the country. Number 102 on offense, number 78 on defense. Their post game win expectancy last year, yes, they went 5-7. Uh, the record showed, at least with post game win expectancy, they were 4.49 and 7.51. Not great. 4.5 wins. So they actually exceeded expectations for the post game win expectancies. So is what it is. They lose their backup quarterback this year. They lose the running back Ronald Awatt. They lose Ronaldo Flores, the wide receiver. They lose right tackle Jeremiah Byers, and then they got some dudes on defense that are going to be gone as well. Tyreek James, etc. The numbers weren't very good last year. We'll just move into the offense. How's that? Let's move into the offense. Who's going to back up the quarterback? Grant Hardison, he's a vet. He's experienced, lost a lot of weapons, though, and he did have to miss 2 games last year. You do get the wide receiver Tyron Smith back from Texas A&M, so that's positive. I look at this, right? You lost 3 of your top 4 rushers from 2022, but the running back Hankins, I think he's the real deal, Deion Hankins. They need to improve their overall efficiency. They were number 81 PPA per drive on offense last year, number 74 rushing success, number 92 passing success. They were kind of explosive, so maybe they'll continue that with Smith coming back at wide receiver. But you got to stop turning the ball over. Your roster is not efficient enough. It's not good enough to withstand giving the ball to the other team. They were number 107 in turnover margin last year. They're bringing in a bunch of JUCOs. A whole bunch of JUCOs, just all over the place. So we'll see if that helps on offense. Who knows? Moving over to the defense, they're losing 5 of the top 7 tacklers, including their top 2 tackles for loss and sack leaders. They got playmakers at edge with Thompson and Amuale. I hope I said that right. You guys can correct me. And then, of course, you've got the defensive tackle, Keenan Stewart. They're going to rely on transfers and JUCOs on defense. Like a lot of them. Is it enough talent coming in to improve number 89 PPA per drive, number 97 yards per play defense? We'll see. We'll see. Number 90 in luck rank last year. So if that turns around at all, maybe the ball bounces their way a couple more times. That could be helpful. We shall see. Their win total this year is 5.5, and it's juiced to the over. And I can't figure this out. I guess it's an easier schedule, but you still got to play at Northwestern, which Northwestern loses to all of their non-conference teams. No offense, Westlake Pirates boys, but they got to play at Arizona. They got to play UNLV in non-conference. They start out at Jacksonville State. The road schedule is not super daunting, right? At Jacksonville State, at Florida International, at Sam Houston, and then Liberty. But it's not like the talent on this roster is significantly better than what's on those other rosters. So that means that your difficult home games, or I guess your home games, are more difficult. You got to play Liberty at home, Western Kentucky at home, New Mexico State at home, Louisiana Tech at home, and UNLV. I'm pretty high on those guys this year with Barry Odom coming in. I don't see how you get to 6 wins. Like I'd see if everything goes exactly right, because you look at the projected record as far as win probability is concerned, at least early in the season, 4.8 and 7.2. So I don't even have you at 5 wins right now. And that's where this gets a little crazy. They're projected favorites in 3 games. They've got 8 toss-ups, and that is, the 8 toss-ups are games that the projected spread is within a score. So 8 points or less. Let's look at the keys to the season. Take me off the screen here. Dana DeMel has gone 12-13 in the last 2 years. This could be the most difficult after they lost so much talent and experience, right? Again, number 95 in returning production. That's just over 54%. It's not great. It's not great. They are only projected favorites in 3 games. The experienced quarterback could be the deciding factor in some of these. And of course, now that you got Tyron Smith back, that could also help as well. Uh, the key to the season is how quickly the JUCO guys can come in. You've got at least 16 in this recruiting class. How quickly can they gel running DeMel's stuff right? Like I don't have a lot of faith in this year. I think this might be a rough year for UTEP. I don't think it's going to be all that easy. I've got them going 3-9. I've got wins over Middle Tennessee, Incarnate Word, and Jacksonville State. The rest of that schedule looks tough, and I just don't buy the roster. Maybe I'm nuts. I mean, I'm going a win and like 1.8 wins under my projected record. So I think 3-9 here. But you guys correct me. Tell me if I'm wrong on this. I think the ceiling for this team is to make a bowl game, 6-6. I think the floor could be like 1-11. I mean, I think it's going to be difficult. So, not a lot of faith for the UTEP Miners this year, but they have proven me wrong before. We'll see if they can do it again.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.